for those of you who've done Qigong with me before, you'll know that the movement of Qi is side to side. It's in and out, it's up and down, it's forwards and backwards. So this next movement now is going to be more focused on the forwards and backwards movement of the hips and the pelvis. This is more kind of sliding and gliding over the pelvis. And the way in which we do this, two ways actually. I will start with the simpler way for anyone who's got any problems with shoulders, just by placing your hands on your knees. And what I'd like you to do now is just to arch your back as you breathe in. So take a breath in, arch your back, and just maybe let your head drop back a tiny bit. Not for anyone with neck issues, just looking up towards the ceiling, arching in the lower spine. And then as you breathe out, I'd like you to round in the lower spine and then round in the shoulders, tuck the chin down towards the chest. So for those of you practicing any yoga, this is like a sitting cat-cow movement. Breathing in, arching and feeling that slide forwards of the pelvis. And then exhaling, rounding in the lower back, in the upper back, tucking the chin towards the chest. One more time, inhaling, arching, sliding and gliding. So even though the movement here is very much in the upper body, it's coming from the hips. So keeping the mind in the hips as you do this. And now coming back to sitting. So if you want to stay with that movement as we move on to the next one, you can. So for those of you though who would like to bring the arms into this, we're going to move now by inhaling, and from this position, inhaling and arching the back. And at the same time, it's as though you're presenting something lovely to everybody else. And as you do, smiling and spreading the arms out to the side. And then turn the hands over all the way, palms facing down and then palms facing back. And then as you exhale and rounding in the lower back, spine, tucking the chin in, backs of the hands come together. And then fingertips down towards the floor, bringing them towards your chest and presenting as you arch the back. This is a lovely exercise. You get some lovely openness in the chest and the upper back from this as well. Turning the hands down and behind and exhale. And now, as you do this, thinking of the sliding and the gliding of the hips and the pelvis. Keeping the mind in the hips, the lower back, feeling that lovely smooth movement. One more. Smiling. And then just bringing the hands back down to rest on the knees.